How y'all doing? Happy Preparation Day, Israel. Grace and peace be unto my people, the descendants of Jacob, descendants of Isaac, and the descendants of Abraham. I love y'all, appreciate y'all, and again, I'm glad y'all here to come and hear the word. And again, those that are watching on the review, hey, same thing. Glad you're able to come in and listen, get edified. Y'all know what to do. Hit the like button, subscribe, share, comment, engagement, all of that good stuff. Let's make sure we're doing it, because if we're not doing it, what are we doing to help this truth? And if you are learning, what are you doing to help yourself? Because if you might not be like, subscribing, sharing because you might not believe in it. Cool. But guess what? You need to ask questions. You need to learn so you can grow and understand what the Lord is trying to tell you. So let's get ready to dive into this. I'm gonna go ahead and let's go get to Mark chapter 14, and then we'll get started. And matter of fact, let me go get shout outs to the whoever's in the chat. And Yalea, glad to see you in the building. Grace and peace be with you. Shalom. Happy prep day to you. Happy prep day. Sarah, same to you. Happy prep day. Glad to see you in the building. Glad to see you in the building. Peace be with you. So let's go ahead and get this started. Mark chapter 14, verse 2. And then we'll get ready to dive into the lesson. Mark chapter 14, verse 2. No, I'm sorry. Verse 3. I'm sorry. Mark chapter 14, verse 3. And being in Bethany, in the house of Simon the leper, there came into him a woman having an alabaster box of ointment, spikenard, very precious, and she brake the box and poured it on his head. And there were some that had indignation within themselves and said, why was this waste of the ointment made? For it might have been sold for much and given to the poor, and have been given to the poor. And they murmured against her. And Jesus said, let her alone. Why trouble ye her? For she hath wrought a good work upon me. For ye have the poor with you always, and whensoever ye will, ye may do them good. But me ye have not always. She hath done what she could. She is come aforehand to anoint my body to the burying. Verily I say unto you, wheresoever this gospel shall be preached throughout the whole world, this also that she have done shall be spoken of for a memorial of her. So whenever we bring the true gospel of Jesus Christ out to the people scattered all over the earth, the people I'm talking about are the people that descend from Jacob, the people that are Israelites. That's who this message is for. Now, everybody is going to be subject to it in that great day of the Lord, after that great day, and for all eternity. But this message, whenever we preach this message to those people who God is punishing that are scattered all over the earth, those people we would call black, the descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, those people that have suffered the curse of Deuteronomy 28. Like I said, those slave descendants, we are going to remember the woman that put the ointment on the body of Jesus the Christ when this gospel goes to them. I said, yeah, we're going to remember the woman that put the ointment on that body whenever this gospel goes out. And this gospel is talking about keeping the law, statutes, commandments until the day we die. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the meat of the lesson. Psalm chapter 3. Psalm chapter 3, verse 1. Lord, how are they increased that trouble me? Many are they that rise up against me. So the question is, he says, how are they increased? Lord, those people that are doing evil to me, that are doing bad, why are they gaining strength? Why are they getting more power? Why are they growing in numbers? Why would you allow this, Lord? If the people that trouble me are against you, shouldn't you be throwing them down? That's the question many are going to ask, because that causes people to question God. And we can't question God. We got to believe in God. We got to believe in his son. We got to know that he actually is fighting for us. But all of us face those times where we doubt. We ask, why is God doing the things he's doing, or why is he doing it the way he's doing? But we have to understand that God is righteous, God is just, and God has a vision that is way beyond ours. And we got to trust him and get it. So what's he going to do? What's he going to do? He's going to show us in our lives. He's going to show us in his word that many people have asked the same questions we've asked. So what we have to do is read. And that's why it's so important. If we read this book and we internalize it and believe it and trust that he's right 100% of the time and believe that it's true, then we are going to be fine. We will not be troubled, and we will move with all confidence throughout life for the rest of our days. All right. So the question is, how are they increased, Lord? Why are they growing stronger? Why are they believing more in their foolishness? Okay. Verse 2. Many there be which say of my soul, there is no help for him in God. So there's a lot of people that say God ain't fighting for him. God ain't on your side. You know who you got fighting for you? You know what I'm saying? A lot of times they're going to say that, who's fighting for you? Nobody. They like, nobody's on your side. It's just you. You outnumbered. And you'll hear a lot of people say that. A lot of people say the majority's with us. We have to be doing the right thing because the majority of the world does this, this, and that. You know what I'm saying? Us that's in this truth, there are many that are against us. We are troubled by so many people. We are troubled by so many philosophies. We are troubled by so many foolish laws. The system is against us. There are many that trouble us. We are the minority. And I'm not talking about a regular minority, extreme minority. We are the people of the book, and the people of the book that actually serve God. We are the ones that are up against the world. Okay. Verse 3. But thou, O Lord, art a shield for me, my glory and the lifter up of mine head. I cried unto the Lord with my voice, and he heard me out of his holy hill. You see, when he says, Thou, O Lord, art a shield for me, we understand that God is the one that protects me. He's the one that got my back. He's the one fighting for me. He's the one defending me. So when the fiery darts of the wicked come in, Lord, I know you got me. I know you on my side. You see, it ain't just about a supernatural God backing us up, but it's also a God that gives us the understanding of the truth. We know the truth. We know that God is the one that gave us the understanding of the world, how life works. And if anybody says anything against that, we know that God is going to protect us from it, because we know he got words of wisdom to combat anything. And anything that tries to combat his words of wisdom is always going to be wrong. It will get thrown down, aka cast down. Will cast down their imaginations, because every hot thing that goes up against the knowledge of God will always get cast down, because God is all powerful, all knowing, almighty, omnipotent. Verse 5. I laid me down and slept. I awaked, for the Lord sustained me. See, the Lord, he kept me going. You know, something sustained or maintained, the Lord did it. He's like our support system. You know, you got that building and you might think it's crumbling down, but you got the support beams that's made of something stronger than steel that will hold you up, because you will never fall. Because we know if you don't have the foundation of the Lord God of Israel, then it's built on sand. And we all know what happens when your foundation built on sand. Matthew chapter 7 says, great was the fall of that. Verse 6. I will not be afraid of 10,000 people that have set themselves against me round about. See, I ain't gonna worry about that. I'm not afraid. I don't care, because my one with God on my side is stronger than 10,000 any day. It's stronger than 10 million. That's the faith I got in my Father. That's the faith I got in his son, Jesus the Christ, who laid down his life for me, who was on my side. That's how much I believe in him. That's the hope I got in my Lord. Verse 7. Arise, O Lord. Save me, O my God, for thou hast smitten all mine enemies upon the cheekbone. Thou hast broken the teeth of the ungodly. You see, when it says he's broken the teeth of them, see what he's explaining. You'll see throughout the Bible that you'll see there'll be the devouring predators. You know, there'll be the enemies, the beasts that come to devour up the righteous. Well, when he says he's broken their teeth, without teeth, you can't devour something. You can't chew something up. That's why if you look in the world of, you look in the animal kingdom, what do you see carnivores have? They'll have canines. They'll have sharp teeth, just so they can rip flesh and tear it apart, and they can chew what they need to chew and eat it up. Well, guess what? Lord breaks the teeth of those. So with those broken teeth, guess what they're going to be like? They're going to be like that old 90-year-old at the nursing home trying to gum some pudding. That's what they're going to be like. They won't be able to eat us up. Why? Because he's broken their teeth. He's going to take away their strength, their power, what they would use to abuse you, what they would utilize to actually exploit you. Nah, they can't do that no more. The Lord's broken their teeth. Why? Because he's on the side. He might not have done it right at this moment, but it's going to happen. As long as you walk with him, the Lord is on your side. He's fighting for you. He's in your corner. He's the one that's wiping your cuts. He's the one that's putting the Vaseline on you. He's the one that's got the towel wiping off your sweat. You know what I'm saying? He's cleaning off the blood. He's actually letting you know, hey, you good. Get back out there. He's going to tell us exactly what 1-2 punch combination to take down our opponent, our adversary. Verse 8. Salvation belongeth unto the Lord. Thy blessing is upon thy people. Selah. See, the blessing of God is upon his people, us, the descendants of Israel. We are the only ones that have access to that blessing. Yes, other people can get other blessings, but you're talking about that blessing, that particular blessing, that is exclusively meant for us. That's only going to go to his people. And guess who his people are? Those that obey him. So you got to not only be an Israelite, but you got to be an obedient Israelite. You got to love him. And you got to be willing to do whatever he says, whenever he says. All right. So that concludes Psalm chapter 3. I pray that y'all gain some understanding. I pray that you, like I said, continue to get edified and receive the knowledge of the Most High God. I thank y'all for being on. You see, and let's continue to study Learn, read this book from front to back, and not only just read it, but digest it. Don't be hearers of the word only, but be ye doers. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all preparation day. And I'll get with y'all soon as possible. All right. Love y'all, Israel. Grace and peace be unto the 12. Shalom.